Peterbot is one of the most cracked players in Fortnite. His aim is insane, his builds are robotic, and it's not just for show. This guy's won a ton of tournaments, placed at the top of some of the most competitive Fortnite events, and has earned over 500,000 playing the game. Today, I'm putting myself to the test. I'm gonna train exactly like Peterbot for the next few days to see how much I can actually improve, especially in ranked. Let's see what happens. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still new to keyboard and mouse. I only made the switch a few months ago, and it's kinda hard learning everything. I gotta edit all this shit out. But I wanna get better. So if I'm going to improve in ranked, I need to train like the best. So I'm following Peterbot's full routine, from aim training to ranked matches and documenting the entire journey. First up is aim training. Peterbot has claimed multiple times that he does not aim train. I personally cannot replicate his amount of skill in such a short time. So I will be playing Tiled Frenzy and Micro Shot Speed. The best aim training you can do actually isn't aim labs or Kovacs, it's just playing the game. But for someone like me who's still building muscle memory on KBM, this was pretty necessary. I ended up getting a new high score. I ran each drill 2 times just to make sure I got as much practice as possible. I ended up beating my new high score again. At the beginning of these, they were kinda hard, but as I went on, it got easier. I ended up beating my high score on Tiled Frenzy 2 times as well. Next up is free building. Not gonna lie, if I want to do anything that Peter is doing here, I need 0 ping, and a nigga ain't got that, so I don't know. No, on a real note though, if you press that subscribe button, maybe, just maybe I could get 0 ping in the future, bro. You never know, bro. Just go ahead and press that button, bro, you know what I'm saying? But here, I'll try to match Peterbot's speed and fluidity. I think edit coursing and retakes can sharpen my mechanics. The goal wasn't to be perfect, just faster and more confident. Then we hit 1v1s. These fights usually test your mechanics under some type of pressure. I matched up against a random to simulate real in-game fights. This kid was a trash talker, and I spanked him, so that helped me gain a lot of confidence in close range box fights. Next up is Zone Wars. Not gonna lie, Zone Wars is one of the most boring things you can play in this game, but it does mix everything, aim edits and awareness, and simulates in-game pressure. This is where I started noticing big improvements on how I move and hit shots under stress. But what I really wanted to do is see how much I improved at playing ranked. So let's get into that. And finally, we put everything to the test in ranked. and game 1 ended like that, but I didn't want to give up. And I died to a third party. I'm making better decisions, but I died again. I do see myself gaining confidence, so let's dive into the next game. But I died again, and again, and again, and again, and for the last time. Guys, I've come to the conclusion that even when I notice better aim tracking, cleaner edits, and smarter fights, I'm still going to lose. I mean, I'm not actually Peterbot, but I saw some real progress, and that's what this whole video was about. If you're trying to improve at Fortnite, especially on keyboard and mouse, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Just follow the greats. Emulate their habits. This Peterbot routine gave me a blueprint to build real skills, and I'll definitely be sticking with it. Drop a like if you're on your own grind, and let me know in the comments who I should train like next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.